Hey, what's going on? It's E.Payne, otherwise known as E.Payne, otherwise known as that guy who hollers. Over at Makes Me Wanna Holler, taking a week off from boxing. I've been doing it for 4 weeks. I'm happy to say I lost 6 pounds, but I like to give myself a break so that my body does not adjust too well to my regimen, although I don't know if there's any way to adjust to that regimen, but it's something that I wanted to do. I've been very tired and being pulled in a lot of different directions, so I thought it was wise to give myself a break rather than go in there and continue and do a half do a workout, or even worse, fall out, pass out, whatever. Anyway, while I'm off, I'm still staying healthy and still being active, and I wanted to share some of my tips with you as to how you can make that happen if you're trying to follow a diet and it's not really working out. Whatever it is you might be doing, my suggestion would be to take it slow, take it one day at a time. Understand that you're not gonna stop eating the things that you love to eat overnight, and if you try to, you will go right back to it probably quicker than you would if you just gradually cut foods out. And one of the beautiful things about the human body is that once you stop eating something for long enough, it will stop tasting good to you, unless of course it's French fries or bacon, which is something that I struggle with. Anywho, I have some things that I brought, some props that I brought along. One way to cut down on the snacking is to put everywhere in plain sight one of these bad boys right here: an orange, an apple, bananas, whatever fruit it might be. If you like celery, carrots, that kind of stuff, just have it all out in the open on your table, at the dinner table. There's a bunch of fruit on my dinner table. There's fruit type snacks in my kitchen in plain sight. All of the other snacks, the stuff the kids eat that I have no business eating, is up on the shelves, and those are reward snacks for just doing what we tell them to do. Anyway, eat your fruit. I would also suggest that you have a couple of meal replacement shakes or meal supplement shakes, depending on where you are in your workout. If you're trying to gain weight, meal supplement. If you're trying to lose weight, meal replacement shake. And what those comprise of is, it's basically a protein drink. Now, what kind of protein powder you choose is up to you. I'm not going to get into all of that because then this video will be much longer and more boring than it probably already is. What I will say is that you need one of these. And in my case, the wife got me a bullet can blender, and I have the warning label on the back. Take it off. Take the blades out, and you have your drink. You can drink it like this. There's a little rim that I put. I usually drink out of a straw. But what goes into one of these protein drinks? Any variety of things. My perfect concoction is a combination of a number of elements. You have low-fat yogurt, which usually runs around 9 to 12 grams of protein per serving. I add egg whites. Yes, I do add egg whites, but I don't crack eggs and dump them in like a Rocky movie. I take the egg whites that's in the carton, pour about 1/3 of a cup into my blender mix, and then I add protein powder. But I don't do the 2 scoops or gajillion scoops as they suggest. I just put 1 scoop because with the egg white and with the yogurt, I've got more than enough protein combined with 1 scoop of protein powder that I'll probably be putting a good amount of it in the toilet. Anyway, add orange juice, pineapple juice, and fruit. What fruit do I use? I use raspberries, I use blueberries, I use strawberries, all fruits of the gods. If I'm feeling real crazy, I will add some oats to it, which gives me more fiber than anyone should ever have, and blend it all up. Now, a lot of people, when they make their smoothies, they add ice and all of that to it, so it sounds like you're beating rocks when you turn a blender on. I don't mess around with ice too much because I get frozen fruits. Get them out of your grocer's freezer. You can choose organic, you can choose You know, the non-organic, more chances than not they're fresher than whatever's sitting in the fresh fruit area, because frozen food is frozen at the point of processing, versus fresh fruit and fresh vegetables could be anywhere and everywhere all over the country with all kind of spiders, rats, and everything else running around through it. Don't know if you knew that, but it's the truth. Anywho, blend it all up and drink it. Usually fills the whole container. It takes me about 5-10 minutes to drink, and then I'm done. And I have a meal out of the way, or I've added to my meal, and it makes life really easy. And you're getting your fruit intake for the day, you're getting your vitamins, you're getting a portion of your proteins for the day, and if you do it right, it tastes good, and it'll start to taste almost better than a regular milkshake. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Yeah. One last thing before I go, and I guess I should say this for those of us who are in the trying to lose weight versus trying to gain weight set. Leave the bread alone. The bread and the sugar. Leave it alone. I just put a ton of sugar in my coffee to the point that I'm drinking sugar with coffee. Ease up off the sugar. Switch it to brown sugar. I don't do the chemical sugars. I don't do Splenda. I don't do Sweet and Low. I just switched over to brown sugar. And there's any variety of forms of brown sugar that you can buy at the grocery store or wherever, or just ask for it at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or wherever it is you might happen to get your coffee. And then bread, gotta leave it alone. Gotta back up off of it, just like you have to back up off of fried food. You gotta leave that bread alone. If it's white bread, completely leave it alone. Just run. Say thanks, no thanks. Throw it back at whoever's giving it to you. So in conclusion, you're going to want to start drinking protein shakes or meal replacement shakes or meal supplement shakes if you like. And for me, I prefer to make what I'm putting into my body instead of buying what someone conjured up for me. So I try to stay away from the store-bought protein shakes. I have allergies, and a lot of protein drinks come with a lot of nutty stuff in it that is or isn't mentioned, so I try to stay away from that kind of stuff. You're going to want to eat fruits and vegetables, the more the merrier. And as far as the carbs, you're going to want to stay with the more fibrous carbs, the brown carbs. Wheat bread, multigrain bread, bread that's made with whole wheat flour. And I think that's it, folks. I think I've run out of enough things to bore you with for the next installment of Bye Bye Backfat. Hello Boxing Gloves. No, I don't want to be fat no more. You'll hear it in the credits. Peace. No, I don't want to be fat no more. No more back fat. No more hog mog. No more chicken. No more ribs, no more bacon, no more back fat, no more back fat. 200 pounds, 20 pounds.